This so-called human male YouTuber has finally run out of ideas. After uploading over 400 videos over the past 5 years, he has no more content. This has led to constipation. Every day he tries pushing hard and hard and hard in a hope of getting some new content. But one day, something great happened. He pushed so hard that he got an amazing idea.
Okay guys, like you saw from the first clip, I've been trying really hard to make different kinds of videos, even advanced topics. Today's video was about block periodization, but I'm delaying it just so that I do this video because so many people have the most basic questions, even though I've answered them in my old videos. But I can do it at least in a rapid fire style. So this video will be rapid fire, quick questions and quick answers. Let us see if I can do it. I'm going to answer 30 questions. So let us just start off with this video. So the first question is, what should you eat for pre-workout? In my honest opinion, pre-workout, it is always better to have whey protein. If you don't have whey protein, I would suggest you get 25 to 30 grams of protein from egg whites, or even whole eggs is fine, chicken breast or fish or any of the protein sources you want. But I would suggest whey protein because it's lighter, and for carbs you can have bananas or even white rice. I love these two sources of carbs for pre-workout. Question number 2, what should you eat for post-workout? For post-workout it's slightly different because your protein synthesis is elevated for up to 36 hours after your workout. So you just need to keep on eating protein with meal by meal by meal. So just one meal won't make a difference. So what I would suggest is eat like 4 egg yolks with egg whites, that means whole eggs, sorry. And for carbs you can eat again. You can go for fruits like grapes or even watermelon, pineapple, mango, anything, or even white rice. Question number 3, how many scoops of whey protein can you use in a day? Again, the answer is simple, use as many as you want, but at the end of the day you won't be using 10 scoops of whey, right? Because it is quite expensive if you take 10 scoops in a day. So I would suggest take 1 scoop pre-workout, another scoop post-workout if you need it, and keep 1 scoop always ready for the rest of the day, because if you're not able to get protein in any other meal of the day, just take 1 scoop of whey. You'll get your protein for that meal. Question number 4, how much and when to take creatine? So I would suggest to take from 3 to 5 grams of creatine. If your body weight is very less, take 3 grams. If you're on the heavier side, take up to 5 grams of creatine, more than enough. And the best time to take according to research is 5 grams in a day, that is post workout. But some people they forget to take it, or they just miss it. So you can take it whenever you want, it doesn't matter, but it is best to take it post workout. Question number 5, can you eat white rice while cutting? And the answer is simple, yes. You can eat white rice or any other source of carbs while cutting. It doesn't matter. To lose fat, you need to eat lesser than what your body requires to maintain its weight. So you can eat white rice or white potatoes or whatever you want, as long as you stay under your caloric requirements to maintain your body weight. Question number 6, can you reduce your side fat and belly fat by doing exercises that target your belly fat? The answer is no, and no means no. Remember that. And you cannot target fat doing an exercise. It's just like saying, can I burn bicep fat by doing a bicep exercise? No, you're doing bicep curls to build your biceps, right? So how can you burn belly fat by doing crunches? If you do crunches, it will grow your abdominal muscles, that's fine. But you have a lot of fat. It all depends on your diet as well as the amount of calories you burn throughout the day. Question number 7, how much caffeine is safe and can you use caffeine? Yes, caffeine can be used as a stimulant for pre-workout or before your cardio, or just to get energy, just like how people drink coffee, right, or black coffee or whatever. So you can take up to 4 mg of caffeine per kg of body weight. So if your body weight is 50, then you can take up to 200 mg of caffeine. And if that, after taking that, if you feel it's too much, just reduce it, as simple as that. But a safe limit for most people is 4 mg of caffeine per kg of body weight. Question number 8, how many grams of protein do you require in a day? I've made videos on this before, but to be honest, you need up to 1.6 to 2 grams of protein per kg of body weight. Okay, so if your body weight is 80 with a lot of muscle, and you're very lean, you will need 2 grams of protein per kg of body weight minimum. If you want in pounds, I would suggest you take up to 0.8 grams of protein per pound of body weight, but I always like taking 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight just to be safe. Question number 9 is also very controversial. Can you eat soy to get your protein when you're a vegetarian? The answer is again yes, you can eat soy products, but make sure you don't eat too much, or you don't exaggerate the use of soy just because people have said it won't cause any harm. But I would suggest in a meal you can just have 50 grams of soy, no problem. It is completely safe. It won't cause gyno, it won't cause hormonal imbalance. There have been enough proof to show that, and all the studies being done on soy, targeting soy as bad is done by all the whey protein manufacturing companies. So do not worry, it won't raise your estrogen so much that it will change your complete body composition. Question number 10. What is the best time to do cardio, before or after workout? The answer is again simple. You should always do cardio after your workout, just so that your weight training doesn't get affected. You go to the gym to lift weights, and lifting weights requires more work than just walking on a treadmill for 30 minutes. So I would suggest you lift weights, do heavy weight training, and after that do some low intensity cardio. If you want to do high intensity cardio, just do it on a rest day or after a very very low intensity workout, like you're doing biceps or you're doing your shoulders. Do HIIT on those days, but do not do it before your workout. You'll be completely drained. You might not know it, but you are losing a lot of performance. So don't do cardio before your workout. Question number 11. How long can your workouts last? There are people saying that if you work out for more than 45 minutes, there will be a lot of catabolism and whatnot. But to be honest, it is just more than that. You can work out up to 2 hours. Powerlifters work up to 2 hours, but it all depends on your focus, because after you perform, workout for 1.5 hours, you will tend to lose that mental focus. You won't be able to concentrate on stimulating your muscles, and you will not be able to perform at the same intensity as you started at the beginning of the workout. So there should be a good balance of compound and isolation movement, so that you can just work out for 1.5 hours. Don't do more than that, that's too much. But if you are a competitive powerlifter or Olympic lifter, you know what to do. You do not have to ask me. Your workout can take up to even 2.5 hours. So do not worry, the time doesn't matter as long as your nutrition is on point. Question number 12. How many times should you train your muscle group in a week? The answer is simple, not one. You should train all your muscles at least twice a week, unless and until you have been training for 10 years. After 10 years, it's all about just maintaining your gains and building a little bit muscle. But till then, you should be training your muscles more frequently, 2 times a week. And if you're following a periodized program, you can eventually go into 3 times a week as well. It's all about your training volume. You can check the videos that I made last week on periodization and whatnot, how to design your workout. But yeah, you can train your muscles 2 times a week, maximum 3 times a week. Number 13. I'm not able to gain weight, bro. What to do? The answer is simple. You need to be at a caloric surplus. For that, you need to find your maintenance calories. I made a video on that. Just search Shreyas Kamath maintenance calories. You'll find it. That is the best way to find maintenance calories. And add 200 to 300 calories to that. Check your weight for 2 weeks. Track your calories. If you have not gained weight, it means that is your maintenance calories. Then keep on adding calories, like 100 calories, 100 calories. And you'll just gain weight. And do not think gaining weight is also easy. It will take time depending on your metabolism. People with fast metabolism might take more time to gain a lot of weight compared to a person like me who has a mediocre metabolism. I tend to gain weight very fast. But that's not good as well. So have a balance of gaining like 1 kg maximum per month. Question number 14. I'm not joking. People ask me this question. I'm not able to lose weight. What should I do? Again, the answer is simple. It's opposite of gaining weight. You need to check your maintenance calories. After that, reduce 200 calories from that. That will put you at a deficit, right? So that is a simple way to lose weight. It's not rocket science. You don't need to do any special stuff to lose weight. All you need to do is you need to track your calories and eat under your maintenance and stay at a deficit. Burn more calories than what you eat. As simple as that. Question number 15. Wow, we are halfway through. Can you build your legs without doing squats? The answer is simple. Yes, you can build your legs without doing squats. And the reason is, to build muscle, you need to perform the function of the muscle while lifting heavier weights over time. That is progressive overload and building volume, which means you're doing more work for that muscle. To build your quads, you can still do leg press, you can still do leg extensions. For your hamstrings, you can do, if you can't do deadlifts, you can still do hamstring curls. For your glutes, you can do many other exercises like hip thrusts. So you can build all the muscle without squats, but the advantage of squats is all the muscles in your body are activated in some way while doing a squat. So in that way, squats are good. But if you have any injury or if you are not at all able to do it for some reason, you still can build your legs, don't worry. Question number 16. Can you get rid of gynecomastia with just performing certain exercises, let's say like chest flies? The answer is no, and again, like I said, no means no. Gynecomastia is the development of a female breast tissue. You can't just get rid of that. It is not muscle. It It is like a gland. You just need to remove it via surgery. It might not cost you much, but if you are insecure about it, get rid of it, because I know the issues with the gynecomastia, it's not at all good. So many people get depressed with that, so go for surgery. That's the best thing you can do, but make sure you go to a good surgeon. Question number 17. Do popular fat burning supplements like L-carnitine, CLA work, or even the fat burners work? Because fat burners actually have L-carnitine and CLA. There is no studies done on humans so far that has shown that L-carnitine and CLA helps you in burning fat. So do not use that. People just read the books and talk about it. Whatever works in theory doesn't work in in real life. For example, glutamine, glutamine is necessary but doesn't mean it will improve your recovery process in any way. So do not go behind these supplements. CLA and L-carnitine are useless in my eyes, especially if you're looking to burn fat. Question number 18 is also really good. Should you use concentrate whey or isolate whey? Again, the answer is simple. It depends from person to person and also your budget. You can use any form of whey as long as you get your protein intake for the day, which I discussed in the earlier question. So if you have stomach issues with concentrate whey, go for isolate, or just don't use whey protein at all. So if you want to know a good isolate protein from Gear Essentials, I really like it. The taste is also good, and of course I'm sponsored by that brand, so that's why. So you can use isolate, it's pretty good, but some isolates are too expensive, and these people, they're selling the isolate 5 pounds for 4.2k. So check it out, link in description. I need to do that as well sometimes. Question number 19. Can you eat fruits while cutting? Because recently a popular YouTuber said shouldn't eat fruits. Fruits are bad. To be honest, you need fruits while cutting. Even if not while bulking, you need to eat fruits while cutting, because fruits are filled with micronutrients, and while cutting, micronutrients are really important because you are eating lesser calories. God knows what can happen to your body. So the worst thing that you can do is not get micronutrients. I know you will take multivitamin pills, but nothing wrong in it, guys. You just eat fruits, lot of fruits, as long as you are staying under your caloric requirements for the day, and that is all you need to worry. Stay at a caloric deficit. You eat fruits or chapati or bread, doesn't matter. It's all about staying at a caloric deficit. Question number 20. How many hours of sleep do you need? Now this is very important, guys. Sleep is really important for your recovery. Today's workout, I did it well. I lifted 100 kgs for 6 reps, but if I slept for like 8 hours instead of sleeping for 4 hours, I would have been able to lift maybe 105 kgs. So sleep is really important. Sleep for at least 8 hours. If you can't sleep for 8 hours, sleep for 6 hours. If you can't sleep for 6 hours, sleep for at least 5 hours. Less than that, your performance will drop. You might not lose enough weight that you are aiming for, or you might just gain weight, or you look puffy, you look bloated. So get enough sleep. That's really important. Question number 21. Can women lift heavy weights? And the answer is yes. Now people say that if women lift heavy weights, they will look like a man. The answer is no. And no means no. The reason is women can lift heavy weights and they won't be able to build that much muscle as men, because to build muscle, testosterone is also a very important hormone, and for women does no testosterone. Literally they produce literally no testosterone as compared to men. So you won't be able to build muscle, but you will build enough muscle to make yourself look good. You'll get a nice shaped glute, you'll get some nice looking arms. So lift weights. If you're a girl, lift heavy weights. Question number 22. Bro, I did keto diet, I did intermittent fasting, I lost a lot of weight for 3 weeks. After that, I'm not at all losing weight. Why? The reason why people lose a lot of weight initially on keto diet or intermittent fasting is because on keto diet, they literally avoid carbs. Literally from 200 grams of carbs, they eat like 30 grams of carbs. So what happens, you'll just cut down a lot of calories, and one mistake people make with keto diet is they forget to increase the amount of fat. From 40 grams of fat, if you're eating it daily, you need to increase it to even 70 grams of fat, to start off with. So that's why people lose weight. They just eat less. So initially you lose weight, then what happens is you need to cut down more calories. That is when you get into trouble. So initially you might lose 5 kgs in 1 week or 10 kgs in 2 weeks, but after that everything will stop. So that is the reason why people lose weight on keto. And when it comes to intermittent fasting, you lose a lot of weight because you have less time to eat. Instead of 16 hours to eat, you are fasting for 16 hours and eating only for 8 hours. So it is very hard for most people to eat all their calories in 8 hours. So they will automatically be at a deficit, and that's how they lose weight on intermittent fasting initially. Question number 23. Can I drink Diet Coke once in a while, or 1 tin or 1 can every day, and will I get any side effects like cancer or anything? The answer is no. You can drink Diet Coke provided that rest of your diet, you are following a healthy diet, you are exercising, Yes. Diet Coke contains aspartame, which is found in rats to cause cancer. But the studies they did on rats, they superdosed the rat or mice with the aspartame. So that is why it might have caused cancer. And humans and mice, they work slightly differently, even though most of the stuff are same. So you just can't say that it will cause cancer because you read it somewhere, like websites like WebMD. No, you need to have a balance. Okay, so don't drink like 1 liter of Coke every single day. That's not good. But once in a while it's absolutely fine. Question number 24 is for all my young subscribers. They ask me if smoking weed is bad for their weight training and their diet. The answer is it will not directly affect your weight training, but as long as you are not dependent on that, which means you are day and night, you are literally stoned, it's fine. But I'm not supporting the use of weed. It's illegal in India, so don't take my word for that. But there have been studies that found that it won't affect your weight training as much as tobacco does. So smoking cigarettes are bad, weed not that much, but I'm not supporting it either. Okay. Question number 25: does alcohol consumption affect your gains? Of course it does. There are many ways in which alcohol consumption can affect your gains. There have been studies that have found that if you drink too much of alcohol, like maybe 3 or 4 times a week, your protein synthesis can be reduced, and of course that will affect your muscle gains. It can affect your kidneys, it can affect your liver directly, so that is another problem. And certain studies have also found it can reduce your testosterone production for the time you are having that hangover or something like that. So do not drink a lot of alcohol if you're serious about health. You shouldn't be drinking a lot of alcohol anyway. So I hope you got the answer there. Question number 26: should you do heavier weights while bulking and lesser weights and more reps while cutting? Again, this is really a stupid question because people just look at YouTube videos and come to the conclusion. They don't put their own brain. Let me explain you something, guys. If you are lifting heavy weights while bulking, what is your goal while cutting? We all know we can't build a lot of muscle while cutting, right? So what should be the goal? Your goal should be to maintain that muscle, and the best way to maintain that muscle is still to lift heavy and do the same amount of reps that you did while bulking. So doing lesser reps and heavier weights, it shouldn't be just limited to bulking. You can still do it while cutting. Yes, once in a while you can, for isolation exercise, it's always best to do lighter weights, but not like 30-50 reps. Just keep it to 12 to 15 reps. Don't go more than 15 if your goal is to build or maintain muscle. If you're an athlete, if you're an endurance athlete, then yes, you need to design your workout based on your sport. Question number 27, it's 2018, but still I get questions like, does masturbation affect your gains or reduce your testosterone? The answer is yes, it does reduce your testosterone little bit, but not enough to target your muscle in any way. So do not worry, just lage raho, it's fine. But doing too much is also not good. But you just can't avoid it. If you can't avoid it, you can't avoid it. But do not worry, it won't affect your gains. It temporarily reduces your testosterone levels, but your testosterone body is not so stupid. Your body is not dumb. It will of course get it back to the normal levels as it was before you. Question number 28 is also really good, but I don't get this question a lot, but some people ask me this. The question is, does being in an intimate relationship help your gains? Yes, there have been studies that have found that being in an intimate relationship does increase your testosterone, and when you get into a new relationship, you're all intimate and whatnot. So of course your testosterone level will automatically come up. But again, guys, like I said, it applies for masturbation and this as well. It doesn't go so high that you'll suddenly turn into a buff dude in like 2 weeks. It doesn't work like that. That's why people take steroids. If all these things help, people would not take steroids, right? That's why people super dose on testosterone, which helps them build a lot of muscle. So be intimate, but don't expect to turn into a buff dude. Okay. Question number 29: are there any supplements that are required? Everyone should be taking that supplement. Can you tell me like these kind of supplements? This is the question that I get, and the answer would be simple. Whey protein if it's necessary, if you are not able to hit protein intake. There was a time last year when I didn't even take whey protein. I was just eating a lot of chicken and eggs and sometimes beef as well. Okay, so if you want, you can use whey protein, and I would suggest you have a tub of whey just in case. Second would be vitamin D. 60% of the people are deficient in vitamin D in India. Even though there are a lot of sunny days in India, none of us have time to go out, right? So I would suggest vitamin D 2000 to 5000 IUs a day. The next supplement would be a stress relief supplement, which is called ashwagandha. And again, this is not a compulsory one, but I suggest you use this supplement, especially if you are someone who has a busy life, like if you are an engineer, if you are a doctor, or if you are having a life like me, which is very busy. So you need to use ashwagandha. So these are the must use supplements. And creatine, any day of the week, creatine is the best bodybuilding supplement that has ever been found. Question number 30, guys. Will I lose muscle if I don't go to the gym for 1 or 2 weeks? The answer is no, you will not lose muscle if you don't go to the gym for 1 or 2 weeks, provided you follow at least the same diet that you've been following when you were going to the gym. So what I do when especially when I was not going to the gym last year, like for 6 months, I did not lose weight. Some people, when they stop going to the gym, they suddenly lose a lot of weight, and if you lose weight, the chances of you losing muscle is also a lot. But for 1 or 2 weeks, even if your diet is not that great, you wouldn't lose muscle. You might look little flat, you might feel small, but most of it is mental, so do not worry. It is always good to take 1 or 2 weeks break once in a while. If you have been slogging for 6 months continuously, then yeah, you can take a week off. It's always good, just to reset your brain and your body and again start slogging. Okay guys, thanks a lot for watching this video. That was pretty much it. I answered 30 questions under 30 minutes, and if you want more of these kind of videos, like the video and also don't forget to hit the bell icon. I hope these kind of videos really help you. The block periodization video will come, guys. I promise that video will come this week or at least by next Monday max, okay? And let me know what you want to watch next. The Great Indian Fitness Show will also come maybe on Thursday, hopefully. Let's see. So anyways, thanks a lot, guys. Thank you for all the support. I'll see you all soon in the next one. Peace out.